Welcome back to the channel. My name is Negul and this is a very special episode of a very special series. Episode 20 of my challenge to beat a map using only Minotaurs in Heroes of Might and Magic 5.5. It has been like going on for 2 years or something because I don't really make videos often. I recorded this footage like 5 months ago. And now is May, now is like late spring in Latvia where I am, and I recorded it in January, but I haven't gotten around to like making a video about this gameplay, and this is like quite unusual for the series, but this time I am doing a voiceover, and the reason for that is that this gameplay doesn't have any commentary, and I don't really remember why it doesn't have any commentary. Was there like problems with the audio, or did I forget, or did I not feel like commenting and just wanted to play a little bit? Either way, until now I have really hated doing voiceovers, and I'm still getting used to it, and I'm still learning, because I actually find it easier to talk while I am playing, because when I am playing I'm just commenting on the stuff that I am doing and like explaining some of my decisions, and after that I spend some time editing. It has its benefits, I think. If I spend some time editing, usually the video ends up better. The problem is that it takes quite a bit of time. It takes quite a bit of time, and yeah, I like making the videos when I both actually even like editing. I like recording videos a little bit more, but editing is fine too. It's very time consuming, like, and there are so many distractions and so many things I like to do. And I'm curious, what are your opinions? Do you prefer if I talk strictly about the game as I usually do, or you don't mind if, like I do now, like in the voiceovers, that I talk about unrelated stuff, or about the process, about real life and stuff like that? I will try to gradually move on to commenting on what's actually going on in the game, but yeah, I'm curious, what do you think, and what do you prefer? I actually tried to do voiceover before and it went horribly, so I tried like several times, so I ended up giving up. But you know, when I started doing videos for YouTube, I also wasn't always enjoying it. It took me quite some time to find the sweet spot, a sweet spot where I for a type of game that I like making videos about, and the way that I comment. So voiceovers is very different from my usual approach. That's why it was difficult, and I hope I will be able to learn how to enjoy this process of voicing over, because then I would have like another tool to make different kinds of videos, something more leisurely and laid back, in a way. It depends. I will try not to edit this video too much. I really want to like get it out, so you have a continuation of the epic saga of cows going around and murdering everything. And in this instance I am trying to enact revenge on these undead units. We are vastly outnumbered by high tier necropolis creatures, which I believe I tried doing this fight earlier in the series and I was defeated. Undead units are pretty tough to deal with because they they basically ignore many spells, and they are also like immune to morale effects. And I actually don't know how am I able to cast Frenzy. I don't really remember, because I thought undead units were immune to Frenzy. Maybe I have... Oh, that's right, I kept the Sandro's Cloak, which probably breaks the mine affecting immunity, so normally I wouldn't be able to cast Frenzy on the dragons because they are undead. But because of the artifact I'm able to cast Frenzy, and in this case it should be a very effective tool in my arsenal, because the ended units, I mean, because the enemy like stack size is so huge, making them attack each other is like very beneficial for me. It's very huge damage output, and I will try not to spoil because I'm remembering the results of the battle. So we shall see how it goes. And now we are reaching the point where my commentary will probably slow down, because I have exhausted the main things to say, and since I don't want to edit, we shall stick here. We shall stay here for the entire duration of the fight, unless I get extremely bored and try to like skip forward and also edit it out in the video. We are having some... oh! Yeah, how much? 200 dead dragons. That's very satisfying. As you can see, the effect of Frenzy. Once you cast Frenzy, the unit on which it was cast will attack the most nearby unit, and it can also attack its allies. So basically, the dragon attacked the banshees, and the banshees counter-attacked, so you get quite a lot of damage. It's also very different to comment when I'm watching my own gameplay, which I haven't seen like in months. First of all, I'm getting... I don't remember a lot of stuff in general from the game, and second of all, I don't remember a lot of stuff from the game, and third of all, it's not easy to follow it so fast. It's going so I hit and killed 100 banshees. Okay. Positioning my units so they won't attack my main stack. I assume I'll cast another Frenzy, or maybe something else. Yeah, Frenzy, it will... no. Frenzy... Frenzy is quite expensive though. Let's see. Will I attack? 200 dead banshees. Another problem with banshees. Oh, that was so nice. Too bad I didn't counterattack. The problem about banshees when fighting them with like my tactics, the usual tactics, is that they have this ability which is area of effect, and they can destroy all my one stacks with a single action. I don't remember if they will cast this ability, but I'm curious. What will you do? What will you do past me? Will you... okay, I won't attack anyone with this one stack apparently. Oh, I think I'm... oh yeah, you can see the ability, yeah. So because I moved the one stacks out, like out of the way, they didn't die. And this ability is also very effective against the phantom forces, like the duplicate of my main stack. They can like... they can't evade, so they instantly kill the unit. So far it's going good, at least from my side view. When I am just commenting, I can't instantly check what were my stats, what's my mana like, and in how much of a pickle I am in terms of mana, because we still got 1200 dragons to kill, and we have 1100 cows. It's not exactly an easy fight. So I have 400 mana. We have spent approximately 1/5 of my mana reserves. And Frenzy is out of the playing field, so to say. Okay, moving. I don't know if I moved out of the Ghost Dragon's range. Okay, just move around. He didn't attack anyone, because I don't think he could reach anyone. But now he can reach my main stack. I go a little bit back. What spell could be useful in this situation? Vulnerability? Yep. We have a lot of dragons to kill, so let's make them weaker to our attacks. Alright, I can reach with my... But will I do it though? If I move away, the dragon might be able to reach my main stack. Yes, I still do it. And I miss. So how do I protect my main stack? He can reach basically everywhere on the battlefield. You have to protect your main stack past me. Arcane Crystal, that's a good choice. Summon elementals that will be random location, I can't really cast it. If I want to protect the main stack. Oh, I think I feel a sneeze coming. Okay, it's gone. No sneeze. Should have gotten a glass of water before I started recording. Celestial Shield won't protect you. The dragons are too strong. It's like 1,000 dragons. I think Arcane Crystal was the correct choice. And checking the amount. Of the shield. And I can't escape. Let's see how it goes. Defend. Oh yeah, he killed the one stack. That's good for me. That's fine. So the Arcane Crystal wasn't necessary. So we have 1,010 dragons left. No more frenzy. Shenanigans? Shenanigans. No more frenzy shenanigans. We have to rely on Shadow Image to safely deliver damage without losing any of my main stack units. At this point in the game, I believe that we are really well set up. We can beat a lot of things, unless they're like really overwhelmingly powerful. Because I have a bunch of good spells, I have a huge mana pool, and if I strategize carefully enough, I should be able to survive. And am I going to attack? I should know that Celestial Shield is not strong enough to withstand 1,000 dragons. Okay, we have gotten them beneath 1,000. Didn't get lucky with double strike. 76 dragons down. Oh, 151, that's very nice. And yeah, we are in a good spot generally. It takes quite a while to get here. I believe my hero is over level 40. Not really sure what level precisely, but quite high level. Have a bunch of good artifacts. And I'm also playing on a very old mod version, and there were some changes to the game, to the version 5.5. Well, to the mod 5.5. Oh, you can see he broke through the defenses, killed like 200 of my Minotaurs. And I will have to cast resurrections and stuff like that. This is not great. Not sure what could I have done to prevent this. Maybe like keep teleporting away. But I have to occasionally deal damage. So I am teleporting away now. Stay safe. Let's see what the dragon does. I'm really sad that I have a goldfish memory, because it would help me comment on... Why am I attacking with this? Ah, he has no retaliation. If I didn't have a goldfish memory, then I would be able to say like... how many dragons did it take to kill 200 Minotaurs? So maybe you can see here. I'm gonna pause the footage. I can't see there. But I saw that it was precisely 200 Minotaurs killed. Even with the Celestial Shield. So we have lost a little bit over 100 Minotaurs. Killing 3000 Necropolis. High tier units. We are still out of the range of the dragon. Using the first aid tent to protect us. Attacking the earth elemental is not really worth it. You know, earth elementals are one of the worst elementals. I already made a tier list video. It would be nice if they had like ability to, for example, to like create an obstacle in the battlefield, like a rock or something. Then they would have like more strategic purpose. Because right now, like whenever I summon elemental, like I just hope it's never an earth elemental, because that's one of the worst options you can get. I think we have this battle in the bag. It will be challenging to lose now. I just need to resurrect my dying cows. For some reason I didn't resurrect. Probably because my... Oh, nice. Probably because my regeneration was still active. If I get too lucky, I might accidentally kill them before I regenerate. I didn't get too lucky. So what will I choose to do now? I assume Phantom Force? Or whatever the spell was called. If you combine the spell and skill, you get the spill. Okay, now I have to block with the... I'm checking how much regeneration was left, and now I have to block the dragon, so it wouldn't be able to attack my main stack. So I'm using the earth elemental. Oh, 69, nice. Resurrect 69 Minotaurs. And the ghost destroys my ballista, which is fine. If I felt courageous, I may have like attacked the dragon with a main stack, but there's no need to risk it. We have a bunch of mana. We summon Shadow Image and we strike them down. Just one attack. and 2. And the ghost dragons have been defeated. 2k banshees and 1.5k ghost dragons. And we have lost 6 minotaurs, which will be resurrected because we have an artifact which resurrects them. As you may or may not know, the version I'm playing on, I'm able to resurrect six minotaurs from 6 stacks. So, if I'm not mistaken, then the newest version of the mod, it will resurrect just 1 minotaur because it will like take from 1 stack. But it used to work in the way that you see here, that it resurrects from all stacks. And here we are visiting Temple of Shalassa, hoping to get some minotaurs by paying resources. You can like get every day you can sacrifice, not sacrifice, but I guess sacrifice some resources, and you'll get a bunch of creatures from my town, and I hope to get some minotaurs from there. Just some busy work, checking my overlord, city governor. But even just rewatching the gameplay, I feel immensely accomplished, which is a strange thing to say about something in a game, but it was a really tough fight, and we did it. We beat 3k, and we also sacrificed. Oh, this is also satisfying, increasing your Minotaur growth. So we have 3 dungeon towns, all producing Minotaurs for us. It puts us in a very good spot, and I'm now starting to see it possible to very slowly, very slowly but surely, like choke out the enemy AI and beat the game. By beating a game, I mean beating this map. Like it has been such a long journey. I am considering attacking the Phoenixes, but it's probably even more harder fight than the Necropolis. It's actually a more hard fight in my opinion. I don't remember if I took the Phoenix fight, but Phoenixes are absolutely horrible to fight against. They have this fire shield ability which deals damage to you whenever you attack them in melee. And they resurrect, and they are extremely fast. It's basically impossible to kite them. So I don't know if we will fight them in this episode. And honestly, I mean, I need the XP because like those are my 2 tickets for beating the game. I need to like have extremely powerful hero so that it like basically trivialize so that it will make the enemy heroes trivial to fight, and I need to squeeze absolutely everything, every possible source of Minotaur income. So we have the 3 cities, we have at least 2 neutral dwellings that produce Minotaurs. We have at least 2 or maybe even 3 governors which boost all creature income, like the growth of all creatures. And at least one of our governors, actually it doesn't matter if it's a governor or a hero that's stationed in the city, but for example this red-haired Ivana or whatever she's called, the second hero on the bottom left, she has the recruitment ability, so every week if she's in the city we get 1 extra Minotaur from the recruitment ability. So that's the neutral dwellings, 3 cities, sacrificial pits or whatever they are called, where we kill units, they get sacrificed and give us extra Minotaurs, the governors, and the recruitment ability. And also our main hero has the artifact in his backpack which generates some free Minotaurs every week based on his knowledge. So that's a lot of Minotaurs. That's a big income, and we are in a new week. One of the best parts of the week, where we get reinforcements. I don't see... I was talking so much I didn't even notice what's going on. Did I already like recruit all the Minotaurs and give them to my main hero or not? Well, we shall see next turn. Alright, I think it took me something like 20 tries, maybe 30 tries, and I have somewhat gotten into the groove of voicing over stuff. Yeah, it really needs some time to get used to. Okay, we give a guy some knowledge. Is he the governor? That he needs the knowledge and increased XP? I don't really remember. It's really useful to give increased XP artifacts to the governors because they get free XP every day. So the more XP artifacts you give them, the faster they provide benefits for our Minotaur growth. So we have 52 fresh cows. Fresh cows for the slaughter of all that is not cows. That could actually be like... That's the plot of this of this game. We are on a mission to exterminate everything in this map that is not a cow. We sacrifice all the units that are not cows. Well, at least at the end we will. Right now they are still useful. I am somewhat cheating. I am cheating in the sense that I am allowing to defend my cities with the units that they have there. So if they have some other units, that's fine with me. And now we are going to do... Wait, what? Ah, so I sent us... Was this an accident or was this a Looks like it was an accident, but now we have scouted what army they have. So it's all... it all is army that can be affected by morale, so that's good for us because we equipped the morale artifacts which reduce morale, which like will make sure that the enemy units take less turns. I'm really not sure why did I do this on purpose or was it an accident? Either way, we are now fighting with my main hero. And got to split up the units before starting the fight. So we have some 1 stacks to sacrifice, which will be resurrected from the artifacts if they even die. Alright, we are facing a bunch of elves and some water elementals. Just waiting. So the water elementals are problematic because they can cast spell. So I need to immediately shield my Minotaurs. Otherwise I would lose some of them. For some reason they attacked the one stacks. Maybe because they knew that they couldn't break the spell of Celestial Shield. Which is fine for me, that's what the one stacks are for. I'm moving out of the way the one stacks so they don't die needlessly from the sprites. I mean, that's what they were called, sprites I believe. Shadow Image, time tested classic. There should probably be an ability for the ballista. Oh no, that's how ballista works normally, that it attacks randomly. I was about to suggest an ability where you can make it so that the ballista attacks randomly, so you don't have to think who should it attack, but that's how it behaves normally. I get the ability to choose because I have spec'd into war machines. And I have spec'd into war machines because it gives me access to First Aid 10th ability, which is one of the few ways I can resurrect Minotaurs. Maybe for this hero it's not so important because I have access to light magic, but it gives a little bit of help. And also in siege battles, which are very tough for this kind of unit composition, war machine ability, I mean war machine specialization. It's pretty decent because it improves my catapult, so I can break down the enemy towers and walls quicker. So the dragon is sleeping and our clone attacked the wind dancers. This fight, if you have seen previous videos in the series, I don't think this fight will be... you will be surprised to find... Basically, I don't think I can spoil the results because you already know that we are going to win this fight. It's pretty clear. Yeah. It's just a matter of how pretty the execution will be and how wise we'll be with our mana. We don't have to be too wise because we are like in a territory where I don't think we can be attacked by any heroes. So we can be pretty wasteful with mana. There's also like not many fights to take, so... Oh, this is always satisfying, like killing thousands of units with a single strike. I have many ideas for different kind of challenges, but as you can see, since I am taking so long with this one, future challenges, be it for Heroes of Might Magic or for other games, are kinda, how could I say, on the backtrack, on the back foot. Yeah, like, besides making videos, I also like to make games. Not very good at it, unfortunately. Trying to improve, make some turn-based games. Yeah, and Heroes of Might Magic is one of the inspirations, but yeah. Heroes of Might and Magic is a very complex game. Not exactly you can do it as your first or your second or your third or your fourth or your fifth or your sixth game unless you are working in a big team and you are smart. I am not smart and I am not working in a big team. I am working mostly on myself, and sometimes I get some friends who help out with music and other stuff. Also making a board game in my free time, which I actually think is doing quite... it's quite well made. There's some balance issues, maybe, not maybe, but I will definitely be making a video about it, where I'll be voicing over a test game I had with my colleague. It was very fun and very interesting, at least for me. As you can see, the water elementals cannot be blinded because they are elemental. I seem to be confused by that. The past version of me seems to be confused by that. Because I'm wearing the mind cloak, and technically it should like negate the mind control immunity. But maybe blindness is not like mind control. But it seems that I was under the impression that it should work since I have Sandra's cloak. Like, today is May 18th, as I am doing the voiceover. And it was pretty good day. It's a Saturday, very warm, 26 degrees Celsius. Went to the beach and opened the swimming season. It's very early opening of swimming season for me. There are times when I like swim maybe like twice per summer, and the first swim is like in July or something. But this was a nice change of pace, an early swim. So now I'm back home and watching some very old wintertime Heroes of Might and Magic. It's a very comforting game in my opinion. It's something you can warm up with, like with a hot drink and a blanket, get comfy and boot up some Heroes of Might and Magic and just set up some silly challenge for yourself and just go at it. Yeah, I don't even need multiplayer to have fun, at least not for now. I have so many ideas what I could do to have fun by just challenging myself and doing stupid shit like trying to beat 3,000 banshees with 1,000 cows. We are shooting at trees with arrows. It's not very effective so far, so we shall instead cast spells and make cloned cows kill living trees and dragons. So here we see 190 trees approach a singular cow and pummel it to death. And our vengeance shall be swift and merciless. We shall decay the trees. Shoot some more arrows. The main stack, I expected it to stay back, but we are fearless, we are proceeding and moving forward. Will the clones proceed too? They are proceeding as well. The trees are feeling depressed, so they are not moving. The dragons are weakened with the vulnerability. Some more arrows in the trees. Basically fighting a forest. Yeah, fighting a forest. A forest and a forest dragon. Yeah, thanks for watching. That's what I can say. I'm really impressed that some people watch these videos. Um, it's a good feeling, you know. I try to make them good. I know that there's a lot of problems with the audio and other stuff. It's not very professional, so to speak. But as long as you're having fun, it's good. Maybe eventually I'll learn some tips and tricks to make it more enjoyable without having to like spend a huge amount of time for each video, because like if I made it my like life's mission to make the perfect Heroes Might and Magic video, I could do a very good video, but it would take, I don't know, 2 years to make, and you know, life is short, and you got to prioritize what are the things that you want to do the most. I am not sure if you heard any sounds from the background, but I think there are dogs barking and then seagulls screaming and a bunch of other stuff. Pretty noisy. Yeah. We have reached a point where we have no more skills we can allocate to our Dark Storm. 31 attack, 31 defense, 61 spell power. Didn't manage to read the other stuff. And checking on, yeah, we can see Elashar. 45 spell power. The strongest red hero. He might not have as good stats, but he has terrifying army. 56 spell power, that's very close to us. It's like, not only the blue player has a huge army, but also very good hero. I can see that she has -1 morale, which could be exploitable. Somewhat exploitable. But yeah, I need more meat to be able to face such powerful armies, because they can just throw the units at me, and even if I like kill 3 times as much as units as I have, I would still lose, because they just have so much stuff. Did I? Yeah, I once again did my beautiful maneuver of trying to teleport to a full city, which kind of sucks balls. Wasted a turn on my most important hero. Don't really remember what the logistics I have to do this turn. Apparently none, because I am ending this turn. Inaugurate hero as governor. Teleported her away. I shall just move. Right? Yeah, do this. I didn't quite reach the city, which means I will not regenerate to full mana, I believe. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Am I going to load game? I am going to load game. Elashar is scared to kick my ass. Yeah, you have seen some videos from the series. I don't know, have you? No? If you haven't seen, then I am saves coming, that's the term. Basically, if I see a horrible, helpless situation, I load the game. And the reason why I'm doing that is because you know I wouldn't have won against Elashar. He has like 4 or 5 times the army that I have. yes, he has like half a strong hero, but like I don't think I'm enough of a tactical genius. I don't think there is a tactical genius. Maybe there is who could beat that like hero, because it might be possible with infinite mana, but I have 500 mana on a good day. Now it is different when I am in a fortified city, and when in the gates there's standing a hero who would waste a little bit of the enemy mana. In that case it is different, and you can see I'm adding some extra units, some manticores and stuff, so I will be able to waste the mana of the Elshar and maybe kill 1 or 2 units. Because there are a couple spells that are quite harmful. Damaging spells, I don't think. Maybe damaging. I'm trying to think. I'm not such an expert on heroes fighting magic yet that I would be able to tell from memory what damaging spells could be really dangerous to me at this point. And I think Elshar ran away because he doesn't want to fight a siege battle. But okay, maybe winter. Deep Freeze, was it called? Deep Freeze, I think, was a spell that scaled very well. Divine Vengeance, but that's after I have killed a bunch of enemy units. But the real problems are if they use something like even Armageddon is kind of dangerous because it kills all the 1 stacks, making me exposed. I don't know how much of the main stack would it kill, but 1 stacks are really important resource for me to be able to effectively fight. This will definitely be an easy fight, it's just formality, so to speak. With a bunch of unupgraded dungeon units, some free XP, some extra resources which we can spend in various ways to boost our Minotaur income and other possibilities. At this point I can just play around. Celestial Shield as always. A solid opener to combat the possibility of some damage sneaking through, since the enemy has multiple range units. We can't really start with the damaging spell as an opener, since as you can see, if the enemy, even if I would kill a single stack of range units or disable a single stack, they would still be able to damage my main stack if they chose to attack it. That's why I have to almost always open with a Celestial Shield. It's it probably gets boring for you, or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, that's one of the things. Some of the spells are just so universally good, they have to be used in every situation. Now I can start to play around. I have my basic setup, I have my Celestial Shield, I have my Shadow Copy or whatever it's called. I can start casting some fun damaging spells. Fighting my fellow Dark Elves. I really like the dinosaur unit that's riding. It's really cool. Should also do some challenge with that. Then I would have 2 dungeon challenges. What challenges I would like to do? Let's see. There are a lot of them, like a lot of them. And the more you think about it, the more ideas you get. And I have ideas for content for years. So there's no issues on that end. The issues is like actually sitting down and not even playing it. Even playing it is fine. Just problem is, let's be honest. Problem number 1 is Path of Exile for me. I played that game too much, so I don't really have time to do other stuff. But even if I get that out of the way, I still have like my desire to make my own games and do other creative stuff. But okay, that's maybe like a couple hours a week. I could still manage to squeeze out some charismatic magic stuff. And if I could, then I would like to do definitely a goblins only challenge. A challenge where I... Did I actually say goblins only? Am I crazy? Do I really want to do that? I'm having second thoughts. I really love Stormgold faction in this game. I would definitely want to do a playthrough where I try to like max out Rage, Blood Rage on Stronghold. For Cyclops, I want to see like Cyclops on max Rage. So they would probably need like a support unit, which would be goblins. But maybe I could also do it like a pure Cyclops only challenge. Not sure. Like goblins are like perfect like combination unit with Cyclops because they like heal. They heal. You can eat goblins to heal, which is really... It's difficult to access like any healing for... Okay, we got some free Dragon Blood crystals for our governor. If he is the governor. Yeah, Cyclops challenge I would really love to do. I would like to do Elementals only challenge. Specifically Stone Elementals. And get the skill that does... what was it called? Basically, there's the counterattack speciality, and if you spec into it, you can get a skill which makes your units with unlimited retaliation counterattack twice. So I would like to try that. Of course, Earth Elementals are horrible, and they cannot be resurrected since they are elemental. So it would be an interesting challenge. I don't know, it will definitely be even harder than Minotaur challenge. And as you can see, I have been doing this for a million years, so I don't know how long would that kind of challenge take. But those are the main ones. I want Stone Elementals, Cyclops. I also wanted to try Necropolis, some vanilla stuff. The boring stuff would be like skeletons only, or zombies only, or ghosts only. And I would also like to do a challenge where I try to get like enemy army morale as low as possible. So I would go for like Dark Knights, the Black Dragons, one of the zombies which reduces morale, Banshee Hole, and other artifacts and abilities to like really reduce the enemy morale. That would be a fun challenge. I don't remember how far the morale scales. Like if you get like really low, is there any point in getting it lower, or is it like does it stay? Yeah, there definitely are diminishing returns, but if, for example, if I had like every artifact that I have keeps -3 morale, would it be possible to make, for example, enemies not take turns at all, or does it like stop giving any benefit to me at certain point? Those are the things that keep me up at night. And also dreams of steak. I haven't eaten steak in a while. And while I was blubbering, past me was killing the green elves, which is always nice. Killing some elves. Because we are for cow only society. No other species shall... Okay, that sounds racist. No other species shall be allowed. It's cows only. Sorry. Sorry, pal. All dwarfs will die, or all elves. And of course, all humans. This is the world of Minotaurs. I will probably try to convert, and the conversion limit has been reached. Probably also I can't get more than 3 dungeon towns. Maybe I can get. There's a limit to how many towns of one faction can exist at a time. I guess it's fair, but it makes the challenge more difficult. Oh yeah, nice. Get some more Blood Maidens. Would be nice to get some more Minotaurs too. Let's sacrifice Manticores, and it didn't help. Still need to sacrifice more to get more Minotaur income. I believe the amount of units you get from the sacrificing depends on the amount of HP you sacrifice, so sacrificing higher HP units is better. I think that's how it works. Maybe it works on the basis of how much gold the unit costs. Or maybe on the tier of the unit, or maybe it doesn't matter at all, just the amount you sacrifice. I highly doubt that it's like that. I think the first option was the correct one. So Mr. Elshar has once again vacated the premises, which allows us to sneak upon a city and hopefully steal it. These kind of fights are more... I don't see any enemies nearby, so maybe these kind of fights are not that bad, but okay, I couldn't reach it anyways. There's like at the corner of the map one hero camping the dwelling, because I can't really like bring the caravans from the corner of the map because of the enemy intervention. Some decent artifacts in the artifact shop. Get some dragons for slaughter, and fortunately it was not sufficient. Summon additional cows. Oh, there are very small Minotaur growth here. Basically, if I lose a city and it gets converted, all the bonuses to Minotaur growth are lost. So I need to sacrifice again, which is very painful. This is the amount of Minotaurs I get in my main city from the sacrifice. She's already getting the decent levels. But there are like diminishing returns to the sacrifices, so... So yeah, it's still quite not enough to... How could I say? Still not enough to compensate for the fact that I'm using only 1 unit instead of 7. However, as it seems, the enemies have vacated their town. And this time, I don't think there's any bug where there was invisible elf, as it was in the last playthrough. I believe it was invisible. I couldn't see anyone with a huge army. And there is no hero, just some random creatures that they hope to deter the wrath of cows. But it was not sufficient to deter the cows. You need like your main hero to stop me. At this point, I believe I can beat basically all side heroes, unless you get like more than half of your army. No, maybe I'm like overestimating my abilities, but with a weak hero and like a third of your army, you will not be able to beat this. You need at least half of your army and probably your main hero to beat me. So our main problems are the main heroes with their huge armies. Need to avoid them, and as long as we do that, we should be fine. Not really sure why I'm thinking so long for a spell. Oh, is it the pristine unicorn, which like... Ah, it's that one. So if I cast like light spell, he get my celestial shield. So it will take a while to kill him. To get through the shield I cast myself. But that's fine. My damage output should be decent with the help of decay and all my spells and stuff like that. And that's how fast we broke through the defenses of my own shield. I don't remember if the pristine unicorn, that's how it's called. So it has a really interesting ability where if you cast a light spell, and it's positive, the effect is duplicated. I don't remember if they get the spell at the same power or is it decreased. And we have successfully captured a city that should have always rightfully belonged to us. Question is whether we can convert it. I started by recruiting all the creatures. In case I can't convert, then I could like... okay, let's see. I have enough... Oh! Nice! And I can build a ritual pit. I can sacrifice. And on the last day of the week, this is amazing. We now have four cities. In the ritual pit, I will be able to sacrifice the other units and get my Minotaur production up. 4 cities. Even watching the old gameplay, I can still taste the satisfaction of getting 4 cities of delicious beef. Delicious beef. Some nice cow farming we have going on now. Please tell me I remember to sacrifice the units and I don't just start a new week without sacrificing them. But these all expenses are like building up. We need more mines and more sources of income so we could support our cow growth, our cow farming business. And that's the only joke I have, calling Minotaurs cows. Like, it's actually not out of disrespect, it's just pronouncing Minotaur is quite tough, you know, it's like Minotaur, it's 3 syllables. Cow is easy. Come on, past me, you can remember till a second. Ah, so that's the problem. I cannot reach the town. Oh my god, so I can't sacrifice. Yeah. This is a weird interaction where if you like convert the town, you spend all your movement, but you are technically not in a town. So all the units that I had in my main hero's army, I couldn't sacrifice them. So I didn't get the extra bonus from the units that I could have sacrificed to get extra, maybe 2 Minotaurs. In the grand picture of things, it's not such a big deal since it would have been like 2 Minotaurs, but still. You see, the game doesn't really understand if I'm there or not. Now I'm able to sacrifice. Yeah, I lost 2 Minotaurs because of this bug. Maybe it has been fixed in the new version of the game. Build Hall of Intrigue. I believe it will give me either 1 attack or 1 knowledge for my main hero. Always nice to have some extras. The old routine of going through all the heroes, I mean all the dwellings, recruiting either units for sacrifice or for delivery to my main hero. The dude with the cape is exploring, and others are working towards the cow delivery service. We are about to see okay. Yeah, the UI for teleporting to towns is not very great. It would be nice if you could like, if you select teleport and you have a list of all towns where you could teleport, so you wouldn't have to like cycle through 1,000 towns before you find the correct one. Delicious. Fresh meat. I am yawning, and I wanted it that out because I have decided strictly reduce the amount of editing, just have fun, blah blah blah. Not I mean, maybe it's shit content, but I mean, who cares? I forgot to split up my Minotaurs, but it should still be fine because I mean, the units hurt. It should still be fine. I think there are some people shouting outside. Probably very excited about the new Let's Play of Minotaurs in Heroes of Might and Magic. Huh. You just strike an axe and they all die. You just... They can't even get through a tiny shield. Just plowing through them like blades of grass. Chewing through them like grass, because they are grass for our cows to feed and grow stronger. All the world shall become our food. I can't really improvise any cool stories, you know. And the sprites have died. Trees will follow them. Bye. Oh, he survived. Trends are really tough. In general, the Sylvan units are really great. Am I even recording? Yeah, that's nice. It would be funny if I wasn't recording. Bye. We gained a little bit of XP, and I have gained the understanding that I should end the video here. It has been a good ride, but I think it's enough for today. I still have some footage left. Didn't manage to do the entire 2 hours of voiceover, but yeah, we shall end on this new fight here. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the voiceover approach. I don't think I'll do it usually. I'll most likely keep doing like where I play and comment at the same time, because it's easier for me. It's not so complex, because I haven't developed the skills for voiceovering yet. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice time, have a nice day, and see you in the future.